the moon will rise again. I hope you'll be waiting for me, my friend, up there waiting.
Hi, this is Janice Hallman, and I'm here with the Compassionate Friends, and my daughter Katrina brought me here, plus significant others. To my left is Sean Beer, No Doubt, and T-Bone. They're with the Good Karma Band, but I'm going to tell you why I have brought this show, because I have lost a daughter, and it's a very different kind of loss from a mom and a dad and a sister and a brother or a husband or a wife. It's different, but it's the same. And this group, the Compassionate Friends, which meets on the second Tuesday of every month at the Salem Hospital, Building D, but we're in the wellness kitchen, or the diabetic kitchen is what they call it. And we meet every month from 6:30 to 8. And this group is a group that helps you cope with your loss. And I want to have this show to let people know that this is what it is for, and that's why I have these three gentlemen with me, because they'll tell you what brought them here. So I will pass it to Sean.
Thank you, Janice. What was it, a week ago, we attended a good Compassionate Friends dinner
Salem chapter.
in the Salem chapter. And once again, we met so many incredible people there.
They were awesome.
There were people just, the Compassionate Friends.
Right.
They bring the word compassionate to that, to the name of the group. I mean,
They're very compassionate.
we met the
there.
people that started the Salem chapter.
Yep.
We met the people that are keeping it running. We met everybody that is so compassionate with each other.
The ones they're passing it down to.
That's right. And they become so tight with each other, and it becomes just an amazing support group. I went online to the Compassionate Friends Salem chapter. That seemed to be the easiest way to find it for me. And I found that they are holding meetings in Albany also.
Yes.
It's also the second Tuesday of every month.
Yes.
And in Eugene, I don't know exactly, when was Eugene? Wednesday?
Yes, in Eugene, the Compassionate Friends Eugene chapter, they meet on the first Wednesday of every month at 7:30 and 6:30 to. Now I forgot.
I'm sorry. I
Thanks
put
a
you on
lot.
I
But
put you on
anyways,
the
no.
spot.
Yeah, they meet every Wednesday, and is it my turn?
Oh, well,
No, you're not done yet.
So we're with Good Karma Band, and that's another thing. Like the name of the band formed, and people expect us to live up to the name, and somehow the Compassionate Friends found us, and we just fit right together like peas in a pod, and we can feel the love that the Compassionate Friends shares with the world, and they try to keep a door open for anybody that needs to talk about grief, losing loved ones. It started off losing your children, but they obviously branch out to losing family and loved ones.
Which is awesome, I think.
They've
done that.
Everybody grieves pretty close to the same. There are different types of grieving, and people get together and help each other. But yeah, go ahead.
All right. Well, I'm No Doubt of Good Karma Band, and I'd like to welcome you once again to the 16th episode of the Compassionate Friends in Salem chapter. And once again, I want to remind you people out there that if you don't have a local chapter in your area, to start one up, and you can do it virtually online. They have grieving in virtual reality online, so that anytime you could go to the Compassionate Friends website.
That's right. They have a live chat now, right?
And I would suggest that if, like I said, if you don't have any support or family that can help you, that
You can also go to the national website,
yeah,
Yeah.
and they'll help you.
and they'll help you. And
Or call Janie. She's the one that did
Yeah,
the
you
one
can call
that-
Janie. And also, I want to
No, you can't.
on that dinner that we did last weekend. It was nice seeing some friendly faces and familiar faces there. And unfortunately, we didn't get to play any music for them, but we got to get a little more intimate with them and learn a little bit more about their losses and a little bit more about the Salem chapter itself, which I thought was very enjoyable, and I had a great time.
Exactly.
I won a couple things on the drawing. Yay! It was fun.
I heard
and,
you gave them away.
Yeah, I gave them away. We had a special guest this week that is in our studio audience from Canada. Go Canada!
Canada?
Canada!
Canada?
Canada! Did you read it? But anyways, so we want to give a shout out to Celine out there. She's here in the audience with us. And we want to welcome anybody to come down here from the Salem chapter to be a guest in the studio audience, or to come sit with us and be in here and share with us.
That's right. You can contact us through Good Karma Band at Facebook, and or Janice, of course.
Yep, or
if
Jenny.
you know Janice.
Jenny, 509,000.
That's right. And just contact us if you'd like to be on the show.
Yeah.
And share your grief and loss, and if you have any great messages to send out there.
Yep. And as you can see, sitting next to me, we have finally we have another guest come in to sit with us. It's been a few months, but it's a very special friend. We call him T-Bone. His name's Thomas. Shabowski, the big Bowski. Anyway, I can't pronounce it either. But we want to thank you for coming in today. And
You bet, guys. You bet. Glad to be here, and thank you for inviting me. It's a well put together thing, and it's here to help everybody. By all means, get it out there, and let the time heal. You got to do what you can do. We all have loss in certain degrees and fashions, and everybody has their own difficulty level of accepting all these kind of things, and having friends and people you can talk to means more than anything.
Agreed.
And that's why I finally signed on to play lead guitar with the Good Karma Band here, because we're going to put out some good messages and bring a lot of people together that normally wouldn't.
because we always aim to make happiness an easier choice.
And
Yep.
music.
Yep, music is generally a good thing, and glad to do it for everybody.
Right.
Once again, I turn it back over to our host.
Mrs.
you
Janice.
caught me. Okay. Well, when I first started, I think you were here the first time, weren't you?
Yes,
Terry?
I was here.
Terry was
for the
the
first
only
one.
one the first time, and I was
what,
really,
the first-
really nervous the very first one.
And it was the first three.
Oh, you know,
right?
it's embarrassing. Yeah.
No,
As I went back.
It was scary.
Yep.
But I told them what brought me here, and actually,
yeah,
my oldest sister started it.
Yeah, I forgot to add that.
Because we lost our oldest sister, then I lost my daughter, then we lost Sharon's husband,
Yep.
then we lost my mother, and then we lost, who else did we lose? The year next, we lost a stepbrother, and then I lost my oldest nephew in between that time,
Yep.
or after that time. So, and then I lost my brother-in-law.
And that's
It's a lot of loss, but we also
Yeah.
have a special group that usually they'll cut out for newborns or baby that have ladies that have miscarriages, and what's with them is I had 34 years of memories with my daughter. They have nothing.
yeah.
And that's really hard. And those, when I hear those, then it's hard for me to comprehend that they don't have what I have.
And another thing is, they might be married or have a boyfriend,
Yes.
and the boyfriend might not experience the same thing that the
Right.
mother did, because the mother was
Right.
bonded with that baby when they had
That's
the
true.
miscarriage. There are a lot of emotions, a
So
lot of
mothers
feelings
and-
and grief that they need to express.
Yep. Mothers and
That's
fathers both grieve differently.
Yes, they do. Fathers can still grieve, but grieve differently, and that's something we'll have to talk about some other time.
Well, I
That's
thought
pretty
it was
interesting.
nice that we had the leader chapter. They took it over, but that was the guy that was there. That was the one when I went.
When you
they
went,
were
he
the
was-
ones that were the facilitators.
He
Yeah,
was a
facilitator.
beautiful person.
And he really knows what he's
Yeah.
talking about, and hopefully they're going to MC at the Capitol steps, and we have
cool.
our
Looking forward to that.
candle lighting, and
Yep.
it's always the second Sunday of the month in December, and it's at the Capitol steps. And I'm not sure what time it starts, but I'm going to get brochures and send around, so I'll send a couple, and you guys can advertise it down there.
I see. And yeah, there's a link to the Compassionate Friends on Good Karma Band Facebook. Or you can just look up the CompassionateFriends.com or the Compassionate Friends Salem chapter. That's how I looked it up.
Yeah.
Just look on a website of some sort.
And we do have, we have a lady that sends us cards, and everybody thinks we're crazy. But I want to tell a great big thank you to Diane.
Thanks, Diane.
Thanks,
Oh,
Diane.
Thanks, Diane. She sends
You rock it.
cards, and on your birth date and your death date, she sends a card to you, and
That's
she lets
awesome.
you know that they are thinking about you. And
Yeah.
to those of us that have lost it, that's the only thing we have, because a lot of people forget. We don't forget, but other people
Yeah,
do.
no.
Well, like-
And so it means a lot to know that they're thinking about you, and it just gives you that feeling that you know you're not alone.
Right.
You know you're not alone, and that helps.
And when we were at that dinner last week, you mentioned that you had forgotten something.
Yes, what did I forget?
Was it a photo?
No, I took my photo, but I left it
Was
at
it
home
you?
this time. Yeah, they were supposed to leave this.
I was supposed to
I
bring
knew
a photo,
somebody
and
forgot it.
I forgot the
Yeah.
photo.
No,
and I
I
meant to
brought
bring
my-
it today too.
I brought the big one that was at her memorial.
See, now that doesn't necessarily mean you forgot them.
Oh no, I've got my dad right here.
Yeah.
Because that's another thing I didn't say, that what brought me here was not only is Janice's loss her own, but I share the same loss with her because of her family.
Right.
And so, I mean, it may not have been my child or daughter or, you know, or sister or whatever, but it was my aunt, my cousin, and everything else. So and that's what brought me here, and my dad.
Yeah.
When he passed away, and when she said that she was doing a show, that's when I stepped up and I was like, I'm going to be here to support you, because I can't believe all the awesome stuff that this fine lady does for all these people with losses. And you wouldn't, she's always doing something.
Awesome. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
shout out for Janny.
Good job.
I love how the group likes to remember
Yes.
them, your loved ones.
Yeah, I
And
agree.
you know, a lot of people bring pictures. Some people
Yes.
probably bring them, but don't show them. But some
Right.
show them off there on the table. But
Right.
carrying a picture with you, even if you don't have a picture, just think of a memory.
Yep.
Just
Well, I've
think of
got
a great memory.
the roses for my grandma, and then I got a butterfly for my aunt Julie, and then a hummingbird for.
Okay. And I have a little poem I want to read.
Oh, she got a poem.
We have a poem.
Just
We
a
have,
little
Houston, we have a poem. Oh,
It says, like a butterfly,
All
sting like a
right.
bee.
it fluttered above my head, weightless in the soft breeze. I reached up my hand, it lit on my finger. Waving glistening wings gently, it looked at me for timeless moments. I smiled, reaching deep and finding all those cherished memories. As it flitted off through the sunlit morn, I knew we had said hello once more. And this is from a TCF in North Platte, Nebraska.
All right.
Nice.
Sent this in to our
Boy, that's a good one.
compassionate friends.
Oh,
That's a
nice.
good one.
That's a good one.
And so those help. And then I forgot my butterfly because I'm on the steering committee for the Compassionate Friends, and so we have a butterfly.
Yeah.
But I forgot to put it on.
That reminds me of when at the dinner that I really enjoyed the music that they played. That I can't remember her name. I'm so sorry. I'm terrible with names, but she
It's,
picked a selection.
Alana.
Alana. I want to thank Alana for the music for last weekend, and the poems were awesome. I forgot her name too, but
Yeah, they were
I
reading.
can tell it.
They were reading poems.
They're reading poems, and I
And-
really enjoyed that.
Wasn't it?
I can't think of her name, but all I know is she had a nice, cool Hawaiian dress on. It looked like
Oh,
I think it was. Who was?
short, dark hair.
that's another thing.
I
that-
think it was Diane.
Oh, that was Diane. Okay.
I think wasn't it?
Yeah, it's not the main lady; it's the other one.
Yeah, not Jamie, but Diane.
Right. Correct.
I believe it was
Yeah.
Diane.
Yep, that was it. But I really enjoyed the poems.
They were really good poems, and the music, man, that brought tears to my eyes.
Yeah.
After they played the music, we stood up and shared with the group of compassionate friends of the reason we play music. We play music to help you express your feelings. We play music to help happiness be an easier choice.
Get you through hard times. Get your mind off stuff.
And real men do cry.
Real
Oh,
men
yeah.
do cry. That's true.
And that's another thing.
You might
Also,
not cry right away.
right.
Real women do cry
Exactly.
too.
Yeah.
Because even all the people and how long they've been there with the stuff, the poems and memories being shared, there was still crying going on. So it was nice to see that people were still releasing their grief and stuff like that.
And some people might not cry for 30 years.
Right.
Some people might not cry for 40 years.
And
some people might never cry. But
Yeah.
we met somebody there that said he finally cried after what, 30, 40 years?
Yeah.
Well, I literally did not cry until last year in December when I lost my adopted sister's husband. At that one, at each memorial, I did not cry until then. But I cried in my car when my daughter passed away and when my mom passed away and when my sister passed away. I cried in my car going down to Lebanon. So I did cry, I just didn't cry in public.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
I don't
when
know
I
if it
went
was.
to
It's okay. You
Wayne's,
gotta
it
let
was
it. Gotta let it
just-
all out.
Yeah.
When I went to Wayne's,
Yeah.
it was just, it was just, I cried like a baby and I felt really bad because, but it's, you can't feel bad. You can't feel bad.
It's okay to cry.
Crying is
Yep.
healing and laughter is healing.
That's right.
And my group told me to find a movie that I could laugh at. And I tried every movie that I could find. I literally tried every single one. Guess which one made me laugh? Terry,
What was that?
you were there.
Christmas video.
It was a Christmas video at Grandma Betty's.
Oh,
And I sat there and I laughed and I laughed and I laughed.
Oh, that's great.
And Dave happened to walk by and he said, all those people are not here. And I said, so they're here with me. They're in my heart.
Yep, absolutely.
So
Yep.
that
Remembering good times and thinking and sharing good memories with people.
that's right.
Or
I remember
people.
at Grandma's
Yeah.
memorial where the flowers kept falling over and had to get up 5 times and put them up because roses kept falling over.
Yeah.
Like Mom was pulling a trick on
Yeah.
us.
Yeah, exactly. She's like, you weren't supposed to tell everybody I liked Led Zeppelin. That we jammed out on the way home.
All right.
Yeah. Well, I hate to say it, but it looks like time is getting short for this episode, number 16
That's
of the
right.
Compassionate Friends Show, Salem chapter.
We're gonna
We're gonna have some cool. GKB's doing their own show coming up. It'll be
Actually,
on channel 22.
Good Karma Band's going to play a few shows at the end of this show. And don't be offended with the first song that we play. It's just meant to make happiness an easier
Yeah, it's just
choice.
so be prepared.
It's
for
a funny
these
song, so you'll.
songs coming up for you.
You'll enjoy
But they'll be on both channels,
That's
right.
right. Channel
23
that one and
and
channel
22.
the other
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so.
our show's on Channel 2 because it's a talk
Would you like to say
Yeah.
anything before we get out of here?
I'm very good. Thanks.
Thank you for being here.
Thank you for inviting me. And,
Looking forward to
Thank
hearing
you very
some.
much for being here.
Looking forward to
Yep.
playing
Okay.
music with my some of my
Final-
best friends on the
Okay.
planet.
Awesome.
Everybody say we'll see you next month.
See you
See you
next
next
month.
just finished another jam. So we'll see you guys next month. Till next month. Whoa. Till next month. Till next month. Till next month.
The moon will rise again. I hope you'll be waiting for me, my friend. Up there, way high in the sky, I can see you with my eye. Oh. We want